What's going on, Gemini? It's going to be your monthly for February. So I had to do a February reading for you guys. I wouldn't say it's a big deal. I don't know why I said that. I just got done doing Taurus weekly. What made me do that? I don't know. Guilty conscious. But we're supposed to clear our minds as we do this, so, there is no room for guilt. There is no room for any negative or even positive emotion. Just the cards, just the reading. It's a way of meditation is a way of clearing major biases from the reading here. That's what makes it so great. So I deleted that video. Because it's not going to be accurate. I'm going to pull you a theme of the week here with the Throng. This is a Throng deck. It's a little tiny and small, but he's a good boy. So, he gets the job done. And I think he's almost ready to go here. Theme of the week here, Knight of Swords for Gemini. Knight of Swords is like forward movement. Not really thinking about things, but just doing, even though the swords represent thought and logic to begin with. So whatever it is, whatever you're heading towards, whatever you think is the right idea, and you're just jumping headed first into it, just as a mini clarifier, that it's going to be good for you. So here we're going to clarify all this with the theme, and then see what else is going on for you, Gemini. He's ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. First thought right off the bat, Gemini, I gotta say that considering that you're air and that you're mutable, so it's more so of a, relax, like I'm pretty chill. I think the Knight of Swords, funny enough, even though it's air energy, is the reason why you are going to be truly exhausted, or I already have the idea in my head that you would be complaining, but it's all for a greater cause and you're still going to do it anyway. Especially here with the Ten of Wands and then the Eight of Pentacles here. A lot of Pentacles here. So if you're worried about your finances this month, I gotta say, Gemini, just right off the bat, it's going to be A-okay. The Star, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, like, you nearly have all the fortune in the world that you could be getting right now, but it's very slow. It's very, I think Gemini, the specific Gemini I'm speaking to, their movement is slow movement. So other people's Knight of Wands is quick, fast. Like an Aries, like if you were to be like getting it done, it would be quick, right? But with you, Gemini, I would say that your quick is like an Aries slow. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna sit here and clarify a little bit more here and get the full picture of what is really going on here. So, bear with me for a second as I shuffle these cards here for Gemini clarifications for the month of February. I gotta say, Gemini, it's looking real good already. Right off the bat. Right off the bat, I gotta say, it's looking good. Hmm. You're really giving a lot to somebody. You're giving back to somebody in the third week of February. Something that's very positive, and it's like helping your community almost. It's helping, I think, the people closest to you. You're truly giving back here. And with the Page of Pentacles here, you nearly have all the Pentacle royalty cards. I just want to bring that up too, because the Star into the Page of Pentacles into the Queen of Pentacles, like not only do you dream of even more success, even more ways to help out other people, you are enacting them with the Star here and the Queen of Pentacles. It's truly like I'm getting inspired. Like I feel inspired by you. You are seriously inspiring. Like 'cause these are things couldn't even hope to accomplish here. All these Earth energies, and it's so exciting, and I'm feeling it. Like the excitement that you have, it's like things are just aligned for you. You feel confident for once, but all this work here is like this. It like that greater goal completely negates the work that you feel like that's going to trouble you. And I would like to continue here with clarifications, so bear with me for a second. Hmm. I gotta say here, Gemini, that there's like this interesting thing that's going on in the background, in terms of also career. I'm gonna have to say, possibly somebody at the workplace or just a lover that you are trying to get over, they are seriously not good news for you. And going back to them here, which it seems like that's what you are thinking about, or at least wanting to do. You're not seeing the goodness in this first week of February that could possibly give you, and I think that's what the blockage here with the Devil card is all about. With the Hanged Man, like I feel like you want to forgive somebody because you changed like you're trying to change your perspective on that in general, and also it could be the influences of love in general. This is February, right? It's the month of love. It's the month of giving, especially here in the third week of February. You are giving, and You know what? I think you're transforming here, especially with the death card. Something here is changing like the way you treat others, and you might like be defensive about it at first. Here with the Seven of Wands, but and especially with the Ten of Wands, and I think that's why the Knight of Swords is here, and how I expressed that in the beginning of it's going to feel exhausting, but to you that's your fast. It's because you know what needs to be changed. You know that you got to leave these things behind, and I think you slowly doing that is your way of doing this, and a lot of cards of slow. Even here with the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Pentacles here, like you are slowly changing here, and then the Five of Swords here. It's like a defeat. Like I think you finally after by the first week, well, whoever you're trying to go towards, you try to give them another chance, and it doesn't work out. And here with the Five of Swords, you are defeated. The blood is on that sword. That is your blood that was pierced through and then laid here to rest. And I gotta say here, Gemini, that the second week of February is going to be the toughest for you. If I were to give you any like major like negative flag, so but you're gonna get over it, especially in the next week with the Sun card here. You know you something's changing your perspective here, and I kind of want to get more of the idea of it. The High Priestess is here, followed by the Star. It's almost like you're growing in intuition. It's almost like you're getting more in touch with the spirit realm too. Because on the original Rider-Waite, you have the High Priestess, and then there's a book. Like I think you're actually getting back into something that gave you confidence, gave you a sense of wisdom, gave you a sense of like purpose here, especially with the High Priestess. I think that maybe you getting more in touch with God, or I think the way getting over all that is God Himself, or some sort of higher power or belief system that that will kickstart your giving generosity here, especially here with the because the Death card is clarified by or was clarifying the Six of Pentacles here. It's almost like you know, it could even be interpreted as like you're not giving as much to the situation anymore. It's like that situation up top, like you're starting to like put an end to that, transforming yourself, and then do that midweek, the Sun here into the Ten of Pentacles, you're finally ending it. You're finally laying that to rest and letting them go their way as you sit here in your power this way. Especially here with the Six of Cups here. I mean, you're leaving it in the past. And the Six of Cups is all about the past. It's all about, you know, nostalgia. And I gotta say, you're just leaving that whole situation in the past. And it's really makes me see a lot of cards are changing. A lot of cards of Knight of Swords. How is that applicable to your reading as a whole? I would say that you're gaining strength. It's almost like you're leveling up, you're growing up here. It's funny enough, it's kind of similar message to Taurus. You could even be dealing with a Taurus, but it's like this, you know, it's truly like the love of a higher power that's getting you through this. That's so specific, but here at the Star, I gotta say with the number 8, it's like a higher power. High Priestess here, the Star, it's a higher power. There's no other way to interpret such like two major arcane, right? It's something here, even the Two of Pentacles has changed. Something here is changing, and I think you're changing rewiring your whole belief system that makes way for a more positive way to get your goals accomplished, and then following through and maybe even putting the rest, whatever it is that you were doing. Here at the Justice, Just saying, like the end of your week, your end of your month of February is by far your strongest week. It's truly like everything's going to balance itself out by the end of this month for sure. So, Gemini, if you're worried about things like not going your way, it's highly likely that it will, or that in terms of the positive outcome. So if you're looking to go back with this person, it's not going to work, right? So what I mean by that is when you take steps to do a positive thing for yourself and life, then that's when you'll get everything you want. But going back to these negative habits, which I already think you're changing your perspective on it to begin with. You're starting to see the happiness that being upside down, that being down and out, being upset is all about. So I really think that's everything I gotta say here. I mean, you're truly a giving person here, Gemini. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are generous and giving. And those are my virtues. So, like, I'm always going to feel, especially when that comes up, like a sense of goodness. Like, I really feel good in this reading because it's like I'm absorbing that energy and I'm like, this is all I want. It's so exciting to feel here. It's like an excitement. So, thank you, Gemini. I think that's all I got to say. I might do a part two because I think there's more to the story that I can tell. I think there's way more to the story that I can tell. So, thanks for sticking by me, Gemini, and I'll see you in the next one. Cards for Gemini, please. Cards for Gemini, please. Cards for Gemini, please. The Chariot. Another card of movement, which is what you got last time, which is your clarifier, or your theme, I should say. Cards for Gemini. Cards for Gemini. Let's get more information on that Chariot here. Past, present, future here. Success. That's standing out to me. Your last reading was all about success to begin with anyway. All those pentacles, it was truly a shock. Truly an amazing thing to think about. And with me is greatly appreciated. If you like the video, or if it resonates, truly subscribe, and it helps me out. And comment, anything. Two of Pentacles change again. Card more changing. The Chariot, the double Chariot, by the way, isn't that a crazy thing to think about? It's almost like you're royalty. It's almost like you're becoming something now that's paving the way for something like even greater than could have possibly thought. In the last reading, I even said that, especially with the Star and then the Justice, and then I think it was like I forget what it was, but it was truly like High Priestess. It was like truly like revolutionary what you're doing. The King of Wands, and it's giving you confidence. It's giving you the rational. It's like you are completely, through your wisdom, you're gaining a rational and sense of life. You're becoming royalty here, Gemini. And let's get some more clarification, because what exactly is here that is actually changing for you? So I would like to elaborate a little bit further here. Just a little bit further. something quick. The chariot again. 3 chariots in a row. Holy shit here, Gemini. That's like insane to even think about. That is truly a shock. Wow. I seriously, like, they said I said something quick, and that's all I really have to say here is that you might even be possibly here with the chariot. You might be even I gotta say, like, becoming a boss, or like, I'm talking to a Gemini here that's like not the run of the mill Gemini here. I'm talking to a Gemini that's truly like royalty in the sense of my father is a accountant and my mother is a, she owns Disney or whatever like that. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Like, you must be at least actual royalty here with the chariot. An actual strong bloodline here, especially with the Queen of Wands. Like, you're truly confident in who you are as a person. And I think that's what you're changing into, is the chariot is complete downward. I kind of want to see what else, just as a little for fun thing, like what else is going on here that to be elaborated even further. Because I know there's a quick message to add on. The Strength, Death card, all these same cards, and then the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you are truly like a god. A god's amongst the living, the practical, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Strength. It says Strength on those cards, and then here with the Death card, like a major transformation here. And I think that's all that God wants me to explain to you here, Gemini, that you are of noble blood, that you are actual royalty, that you're moving somewhere that, it's unstoppable. Like, wherever you're going towards cannot be stopped. Whatever you're doing, especially towards this Ace of Pentacles here, speed, 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 straight to the Death card. And I think that you're truly blessed. And I think you should truly realize that too. That you're blessed. And it's like you're blowing past all this change like so quickly. Like, you're coming towards me so quickly. It's a shock. So I think that's all I gotta say here, Gemini, for your quick message, for your afterthought. And thank you, and have a good night.